We're hearing reports of minor flooding from the National Weather Service. In fact, here are the Kent County locations listed on its storm report. Ponding water for about 50 yards on Hannah Lake Avenue between 68th and M6. Lake Drive near the Beltline is another site reported. There's also standing water on Patterson Avenue north of 28th due to poor drainage. 24 Hour News 8's Tom Hillen is out in the elements tonight. Tom, we saw you at 10. Just a terrible mess out there. Is it getting any better?
Well, actually, it is, Marley. If you were watching us at 10 o'clock, you know that this road behind me, we're in a neighborhood near Fulton and Fuller, was all underwater. But there was a couple out here working to clear up those drains over there. They were successful about 15 minutes or so ago, which has allowed all of this water to now go into those drains off this street. But that doesn't mean the problems are over, because we are noticing things like this. We are getting reports of things like this all over the city. So there are much more places out there that have not been cleared yet. And actually in places like the city of Holland, they actually asked their residents to go out and do just this. At first, it's a game of hide and seek. Holland road crews looking for catch basins hidden under all that snow. Sometimes they find them, sometimes they don't.
Today we've had crews out just clearing some storm drains, primarily focused on the low areas on some roadways where we know that we've had flood problems in the past.
Once they uncover the catch basin, then it's time to dig it out. First the snow, then the leaves left over from this fall. Right now, most of the city's nearly 14,000 drains are covered and clogged, preventing the rain from draining, and the fear is flooding. So the city is asking for help.
We're asking residents if they can to clear drains. Obviously, we don't want them out in the street with traffic, but on local streets, if there's yard drains and things like that that they can clean, we'd really appreciate for them to go ahead and do that.
White says safety is key. They want and need the help, but don't want people to put themselves in danger doing it.
We want people to be safe. Certainly we don't want them out into traffic doing this.
The city dealt with this issue back in December of 2008. Drains were clogged and streets flooded. Crews are equipped with a map of where the drains are and are sent out to areas that saw flooding back in 2008.
Obviously we're not going to get to all of those, but there's those key ones in those areas where we've experienced it in the past. We want to get to those and make sure those are clear.
Now, as this rain continues, we expect to see more flooding on side streets all over West Michigan. So as a reminder to keep you and your family safe, remember you never want to drive through standing water because A, you don't know how deep it is, and B, you also don't know what is underneath it. Live in Grand Rapids, Tom Hillen, 24 Hour News 8.
Thank you, Tom. And the folks are very lucky in that area, though, that their neighbor cleared those drains. We will keep tabs on the situation out there as the rain continues to come down, and Storm Team 8 will continue to track all of it. We'll keep you updated, of course, on woodtv.com. Plus, we'll have the very latest tomorrow morning on Daybreak.